ED&I is important for businesses, not only because it's the right thing to do from a humane point of view, but it's the right thing to do from an economic point of view. ED&I promotes business. It creates a more collaborative and creative environment among employees. It allows companies to tap a greater labor force, and especially in a time when there's a labor shortage. And it allows them to sell goods and services to companies that increasingly are requiring their partners to be ED&I supportive. Yes, well, we were quite pleased to organize this conference. This was the second regional ED&I conference that the Diversity Chamber of Commerce hosted. It was the third in the region. EBRD hosted one where I was a guest speaker in 2019. So we were glad, particularly in a part of Europe where ED&I is not always in the forefront of the minds of business leaders. We believe that business does not need to wait for the state, for government to make positive changes, that in many ways it's business that can lead the way. And the concept behind this conference was really to raise the profile of what businesses are actually doing in Romania, not just talking, but what they're actually doing. And we saw some wonderful examples with Kaufland and CTP and others. And this is a great way to share best practices among businesses that want to do more with ED&I. Again, whether they do it because they have a noble heart or because they are short of employees and want to make sure they reach out to a larger labor pool, it doesn't necessarily matter. We have a lot of benefits. We do have trainings available. We have a certification program that we just launched at the event today that will allow businesses to be ED&I certified so that when they're doing business, particularly with multinationals that require knowing that their business partners are engaging in ED&I, that they get comfort that the RDCC has certified them. We have many clients. We have stakeholders, lenders, employees who already demand that of Dentons. And it is absolutely the case with many other multinationals. So those are some examples. We have task forces where we tackle issues such as some were raised today of changes in law that may be necessary. We supported the efforts by Vertic 2 years ago to promote the collection of data disaggregated based on gender in order, as a stepping stone, to reach a point where laws could be implemented to encourage more women in leadership positions in politics, education, and business. So we are doing some advocacy work. We're doing some training work. We're doing social mixtures because, in fact, we are a business organization. We're a chamber of commerce. So in the end, our members want to make more money and do better in business. We were one of the founding members of the chamber. And in fact, I can say that we joined because we also want to learn what other companies are doing. Wouldn't say we're just starting along the path, but we created the position of regional ED&I coordinator only, I think, 4 years ago. So we are way behind companies like Accenture and IKEA, who are also members. And, we learn from them. There are other companies along the way who have joined who are just starting. So it's a great opportunity for us to learn. Here locally, we have a very open office. Obviously, I'm LGBT. We have employees in different, what we call the pillars of RDCC, which are persons with disabilities, women, LGBTQ, and ethnicity. So we manage in our office to have a very open environment, and I think this has helped productivity, frankly. We have a number of female partners that he is 40% of our total number of partners in Romania. As a law firm, that's pretty good because globally most international law firms are fortunate if they have 25% female partners. So it's an industry that is way behind in many ways. And we, I think, are kind of very well positioned to attract talent in the coming years because we are open in many ways, blind to, as Mark Davis, the head of EBRD, said, blind to diversity because we believe everybody has the opportunity to succeed and deserves a chance to succeed regardless of their sexuality, their gender, their ethnicity, or their able-bodiedness.